examine the facts. Let's start with inflation. The table now being displayed shows that the average annual inflation under my administration has been 5.5%. The lowest under any administration since 1972. This is within the inflation target of 4 to 6%, despite the effect of global inflation resulting from the post-COVID supply chain shocks and geopolitical conflicts. Without the post-COVID inflation spike, we could safely project that our average inflation rate would have trended around 4.3%. Our current annual rate of inflation is now down to 4.4%, at the lower end of the Bank of Jamaica's target range of 4 to 6%. Through well-managed fiscal and monetary policy, we have brought inflation back down to sustainable level. My administration has instituted a robust policy of inflation targeting through disciplined monetary policy of the independent central bank, supported by responsible fiscal policies of the central government. Let's look at job creation. The unemployment rate is a historic low of 3.5%, almost full employment. In 2016, the youth unemployment rate was an alarming 32%. Now it is down to 11%. Since 2016, we have created 253,000 new jobs. That's an average of 28,000 new jobs per year. These are not just statistics. They represent real jobs impacting people, families, and communities. Young people who were once left out of economic opportunities, they now see the door of opportunity opening. Mothers and fathers who struggle to make ends meet are now securing stable employment. Let's now look at the exchange rate. The table now being displayed shows that during the past 9 years, the Jamaican dollar has depreciated by an average of 2.9% per year relative to the US dollar. This is by far the lowest rate of currency depreciation under any political administration since independence. Jamaica today has the most robust and transparent foreign exchange market in the region and the most stable FX environment since our independence. This stability did not happen by chance. It is the product of sound fiscal and monetary policies, increased investor confidence, and a growing economy that is attracting capital rather than creating capital flight. An important factor in achieving sustained currency stability is the country's balance of payment. The balance of payment is like the country's current account. It's our income statement with the rest of the world. It tracks the money flowing in and out of the country from trade, services, and remittances. The graph now being displayed shows the quarterly current account balances since 2012. It shows that we have recorded a surplus for 7 of the last 8 quarters under this administration. So we are well on track to achieve our 3rd consecutive year of a surplus in the current fiscal year. Our net international reserves now stand at a record high of $5.5 billion, representing 29 weeks of goods and service imports. This provides Jamaica with a crucial buffer against external shocks. In the past, we lived in fear of global financial crises, natural disasters, or commodity price swings that could send our economy into turmoil. Today, we stand prepared and protected with reserves that give us the confidence and security to navigate the uncertainties of the global economy. Perhaps one of the most remarkable indicators of our economic transformation is our debt to GDP ratio, which has fallen from unprecedented levels. When my administration took office, the debt to GDP ratio was over 120%. It is now approximately 68.7%, and we are on track to meet our target of 60% by March 2028. My administration has paid dividends to the people of Jamaica through tax reductions and givebacks. The budget that we have presented represents the 8th consecutive budget of no new taxes and the 10th consecutive budget of no net new taxes. We have done much more than not introduce new taxes. We have reduced taxes more than in any other period since independence. That is a fact. We have increased the income tax threshold. It is now $1.7 million and will move to $1.8 million and then to $2 million over the next 2 budgets. We reduced GCT from 16.5% to 15%, and we are reducing GCT on residential electricity by more than 50%. We reduced transfer tax on property from 5% to 2% and reduced the ad valorem stamp duty with a flat rate and replaced it with a flat rate of $5,000 per document. We increased the pension relief and age relief from $80,000 to $250,000 each, and we plan to increase this in the next budget to $350,000. We increased the turnover threshold required for registration to pay general consumption tax from $3 million to $10 million, and now we are increasing it further to $15 million. More relief for small business. We also increased the de minimis value for imported goods for custom purposes from $50 to $100, and the duty-free allowance for inbound passengers from $500 to $1,000. We reduced estate taxes, reduced the asset tax on financial institutions, abolished the asset tax on non-financial institutions, and abolished the minimum business tax. The achievements are not just incremental improvements, they are historic breakthroughs that have placed our beloved nation in the strongest economic position ever since gaining independence.